Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. Thank you so much for the returning subscribers, for always coming back to my channel, watching my videos, supporting me, and also to the new subscribers, or if this is your first time watching my video. I am a Nigerian YouTuber based in Denmark, and my channel is all about lifestyle, beauty, DIY, food, and I have a lot of interesting videos you will love to watch. And please, while at that, click on the red subscribe button below to get subscribed, and also on notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. So guys, this video, I'm just here to answer some questions. So my last two videos where I talked about why and how I started a YouTube channel, I made mention of Nelo Okeke's miscarriage video, how I got connected to the video, and I've gotten some questions about this. People asking me, did you have miscarriage? How did someone's miscarriage story inspire you, like get you connected and all that? So I decided to make this video, dedicate this video to answering this question. But before that, I just want to give a shout out to Banter with NJ for inspiring me to make my last video where I shared my story on moving in with boyfriend and all that. If you've not watched it, please go and watch this video. Is very interesting and I'm sure you're going to love it. So I'm here to give a shout out to Banter with NJ for inspiring me to do that video, because the video did so well, or is still doing so well. Like, I'm so excited. Thank you so much. You're such a darling. She also shared the video on her channel, and I got a lot of subscribers. Please guys, if you came from Banter with NJ's channel, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for joining Ada's World. I'm sure you're not going to regret it, because I'll be dishing out a lot of interesting and engaging videos here on this channel. And also shout out to Sandra's Reality. She also shared this video, and oh my god, the turnout has been so good. Like, I've been very happy, and I've been also motivated to shoot more videos for you guys. So if you're also coming from Sandra's channel, thank you so much for joining Ada's World. I'm sure you will not regret it. And Sandra, thank you so much for sharing. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate it. So guys, I think this intro is getting so long. I just wanted to like come out here and appreciate you all. Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm so grateful. So guys, back to the main gist. Statistics has it that 10 to 20% of women with confirmed pregnancy tend to have miscarriage, and almost 80% of these miscarriages they happen within the first trimester. It could be as a result of genetic issues, and this happens 3 weeks after your last period and 1 week after your ovulation. It could also be as a result of exposure to alcohol, infection, implantation. Just a bunch of things can actually cause miscarriage. And you know something I also found out? I found out that 50 to 75% of women miscarry without even knowing that they miscarried. That's what I found out. And this is something I absolutely had no idea when I had my own experience. So going forward to my own experience, I had missed my period, and of course I started suspecting I was pregnant. After some days, I decided to do the home pregnancy test. I did that, and it came out positive, with the 2 lines and all that. It came out positive. I was happy. I was excited. I called my clinic. to confirm the pregnancy. So I got an appointment with my doctor. I went there and did another test, and it came out positive, and I was super excited. I was so excited. Hubby was so excited. In fact, the doctor recommended all the pregnancy multivitamins and all that. So we went to the pharmacy to get the multivitamins, and it was on a Friday, so we decided to just hang out in town, eat out, just hang out. It was Friday, so thank God it's Friday. We just had fun and we were just happy and all that. So after everything, we came back home, slept, of course. The next day, on a Saturday, that was when the nightmare started. I woke up from my bed. I felt, like I wanted to ease myself. I went to the restroom, and after the deed was done, I wiped and it was reddish. I screamed. I called him, Ifemi, I don't know what is happening. I think I'm bleeding. He came and I showed him. For a moment, we were just looking and staring at ourselves, confused. So I called the hospital and I got an appointment to come that morning. So we drove. We went to the hospital and the doctor examined me. And after everything, he said, you might be having a miscarriage. Immediately, I heard that word, miscarriage. Like, it was as if my body left me. Like, I was no more there. Like, I just zoned off. I was not really interested in any other thing he had to say. The next thing, the tears started rolling down my cheeks. I started crying. I went back home. I was just crying. I was so down. I was so devastated. I just came back immediately. Immediately I came back to the house. I went back straight to the bathroom. Did another pregnancy test. It was still negative, like with the 2 lines. So I was like, okay, I'm still pregnant. Sleep, pray, cry. That was just my routine. Fast forward to the next week, the spotting didn't stop. I became worried. So I called my doctor again. I got an appointment. I went to see her. She examined me and all that. So she said, okay, it might not be like a miscarriage. It could just be, during the, during the implantation, there could be some spotting and all that. So I was like, okay. It gave me a little hope. She said, don't stress yourself. Just try not to do anything that will stress you. For a day or two, it became like, the normal menstruation. I was in denial. I didn't want to believe that it was happening to me. I called again. So she gave me appointment for a scan in the hospital. And the appointment was for after 2 days or 3 days. I can't really remember. But this whole period, I was just lying on my bed, crying, praying for a miracle. I wouldn't even really talk to my husband, because anytime he knew what I was going through, like, he would try to console me, to just sympathize, tell me, but immediately he starts to talk about it. Like, it's just as if the gate of tears will just open, wow, and the tears will flow like a heavy downfall. So I didn't want to talk about it. I was just lying by myself. I wanted to be alone. I would lie by myself, pray, cry, sleep. I went to the hospital for the scan. They checked and they told me there was no baby. Oh my God. I cried. cried. The flow continued till 2 weeks plus, almost 3 weeks. I was just at home. I wasn't going to school. I stopped going to school. So I was just at home crying. And, you know, I'm sure I frustrated my husband because I didn't want to talk about it. I wasn't really talking to him because I was so broken. I was so shattered. I was so... I was not just myself. That was the lowest point of my life. That's the lowest point of my life. Like, and there were other things happening in between, and like nothing really made sense to me anymore. Nothing really made sense to me anymore. So I continued like that until after some time I started going to school again. But then deep inside me, I was not happy. Something was missing. I was not happy. I would think about the miscarriage like 24 hours in a day. I was thinking about it, and each time I cried and cried and cried. So at some point, the only thing that made sense to me was just to be together with my family. As God may have it, we had earlier planned on going visiting Nigeria that Christmas. So, and we had already booked our tickets. This was happening around September. We had already booked our ticket for December. So that was my only hope. That was what really kept me going. That was where I drew my strength from, you know, the fact that I was going to see my family soon. Although if there was a way I could, you know, make it happen quicker, like just travel immediately, I would have done that. But considering the fact that I didn't want to stay off from school for a very long time because it's going to affect me, and that will mean that I will have to like stay extra. So I just wanted to do everything and get done with the school and all that. So I didn't want to go home and stay for a very long time. So I was still here in Denmark and drawing my strength with the ideology that I will be seeing my family very, very soon. That was just the only thing that kept me going. Fast forward to when we went back home. That year we were 2 years into our marriage, and you know now people, you see, sometimes when you see a married woman, there are some questions you shouldn't ask. Like, there are some questions you shouldn't ask. Maybe I should talk about this in another video. There are really some questions you shouldn't ask. We were 2 years into our marriage, and that Christmas we went home. Some people were asking, if I got a lot of questions. Hey, you've not given birth yet. You're not pregnant yet. What are you waiting for now? You know, I got questions like that, and you can imagine how I felt with my current situation, with the fact that I just had a miscarriage and I haven't even gotten hold of myself. You know, I haven't even come out from, will I say, the shock? I was still going through a lot from that miscarriage, and someone is coming with all of this, bombarding me with all of these kind of questions. So anyway, let me not talk too much about it. When we came back, I was better. I felt better. Although I was still, I never forgot about the miscarriage. A lot of people are like, yeah, don't worry, you'll be fine. When you are pregnant again, when you give birth again, you will be fine. But honestly, when we came back, it wasn't long. I got pregnant, and yeah, I have a baby. But during all my pregnancy time, if you watched my video, I say that from the first day I found out that I was pregnant, my eyes were glued on YouTube videos about pregnancy because I wanted to know. I didn't know what to expect. I was scared of having another miscarriage. So when I found that I was pregnant this second time, I was paranoid. I was really, really paranoid. I didn't want to experience what I experienced before. So it made me, you know, I was checking everything just to make sure there are no stories that touches the heart. You just never forget. That's what I'm trying to say. You just never forget. Like, it's part of you. That is a part of you that, you know, that's died. So I could connect with Nelo's video because it was something that I had also gone through. Like, it was a pain that I had felt. It was something that I had experienced. As I was watching the video, like, I had flashes of my own experiences. Like, that was how it was for me. I could really connect deeply with her video. I drew strength from the video to come out from my own weakness. So I wasn't going to cry myself to sleep anymore, like cry. Although honestly, I won't even lie, it hurts, but it's not the end of the world. You just have to pick yourself up. You just have to stand up, rise, and move on. So guys, I hope this video helps someone out there, someone going through similar, you know, situation. I hope it helps someone out there. And yeah, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you have not subscribed, share with your friends, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.